Spotify, but I used my Meta one that I already had. I think I already had it for a little while. I was the Meta one. I just didn't add no playlist to it until I was able to add the Meta one. So I used my royalty music account for Meta pretty much. I used my Meta one. I had to change my password on Facebook. I had to change it again because it has been long overdue since I changed my password on Meta. Obviously, I usually change it every time if I forget it, obviously. But show you my royalty account on Spotify, and I use my Meta for this one. I use my Gmails and other outlooks for this one. I use my Meta for this one. So anyway, let's get to it. Let me pull it up right now. For a second, guys. So this is my royalty account on Spotify. My last one. This is my last one for sure. You'll know it's me, but I use my Meta one for sure. These were the playlists I was listening to on Friday Kingdom as of the past several days and yesterday included. Was listening to this too. I listened to the whole playlist, but Mr. Harada is gone after December, guys. It looks like Mr. Murray might join him in January, might be retiring in the middle of January. But anyway, too bad Mr. Harada and Mr. Murray are gone, because both are up there in age, mate, and he has a dragon too. So Mr. Harada be gone, so he has big shoes to fill to replace what he's done for Tekken either way. That's what I was listening to the music for that match. Supposed to honor those two guys because they're gonna be retired at the end of December. But either way, just wanted to get that news out there too. But either way, so I was listening to 1 hour royalty music. I actually got an 8-song playlist on my playlist, which I'll show you shortly, of 10-hour versions of royalty playlists. But they're all in, I think, 30-minute intervals. For that one, I had to check to make sure I could be wrong anyway. I'm listening to Sonic Shadow Generations for the OG one. And the remastered if you don't want the songs included, but the OG one I'm listening to currently for Sonic Generations currently. I also got the Sonic Shadow Generation playlist on Retro Hutch. Then I also got them on Spotify Hell, and I also got them on Retro Hutch and Xbox versus Series S, Max versus PS6, all the Joe mentioned. I think all the playlists for Sonic, most of them, not all of them, but most of them. Either way, I was listening to this one, Sonic Final Fantasy 13. They might be remaking this game or remaster it, depending on how they do it. I think they might be remaking or remaster this based off on rumors. It's just a rumor right now, but I think they're going to remaster 13, 1 through 3. Or remake it from the ground or remaster it. That's what modern graphics years later. Most likely John would buy it either way. Mom would John would buy it, but either way. Was listening to this playlist too as well. Was listening to this one Saturday with Shimi 1 and 2. And I also got all the playlists from Shimi 1 through 3, including the one for Enhance. Either way. Listening to Ninja Gaiden, but that was on Friday when I was listening to that. Either way, make sure the bottom is up here. Okay, make sure the bottom was up. Either way, and I'm listening to I was Boss Battle Big Arms from Sonic Shadow Generation, but I got to the playlist. Some of the first part of the playlist was short, obviously, for as a song. Some of them were 20 seconds, the rest of them were 3 minutes or more. I was just listening to the Sky Sanctuary from part 1 and 2, the fast version of it. And if you know about the speed shoot, but either way, no podcast followed on this one as of yet. Still debating if I follow any podcasts, so I'm still debating, but either way. These are the ones I recently played. I recently played playlist. As you can see, my top mixes if I wanted to add more, but as if I want to add any mixes to it, far as my generation or generations is concerned. But these are top mixes if I wanted to add more from Sega, pun intended. Then the ones made for me, for Warner Brothers, Sega, and Bandai Namco, and 2K, and all the other ones, pun intended. And based on my recent listening of me listening to instrumentals and everything else, and hip hop and everything else, these ones are based on my recent listening for all royalty, pretty much. Music here, pretty much. And it's the podcast, but I don't have no which comes. But you see the fanboy ones right here. But I don't have them followed. I'm debating if I follow those. I'm debating. But these Sony fanboys make me sick. That's another topic. I'll talk about that in another video. But either way, that'll be the next video later on during the week. But either way, these are two artists I got followed currently for not to follow more Royal RPG and Soul-like artists as far as the music is concerned. But either way, there's only two I got followed for now. But either way, show you my playlist. 2,232 like songs, pretty much. All from Tekken, Bandai Namco, Sonic, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Frontiers, Daytona USA, the ones with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 1. It's a long, like, it's on Spotify at 11. I got over 51,000 like songs. And on Retro Hatch, I got close to 2,000 like songs. 1,860, I think I'm at 1,834 like songs. And on my console was PSN 5 like, so I'm at close to 1,700 like songs. And then on my News Hutch 1 on Spotify, I think I'm close to 1,800 like songs. But on this one, I got 2,000 like songs. But on Spotify, I have over 51,000 like songs. Either way, it's a long list. It's only gonna get better because most likely all my songs are gonna be at 5 figures for all the like songs. No one else can say nobody got to the numbers other than me. But either way, it's a long list as you can see. But show you my playlist. Here we go. King of Fighters. I was trying to find the best fighting games playlist, but it was hard to find because I already had it followed on my other 4 Spotify's. But either way, Official JWD with the Super Chain. Hi, what's up? WJ Official JWD, what's up? What's up? Well, it's not over. We're drafting with now Strong Connections music. Getting that game soon. Soon enough. Probably next year. Either way, I'm gonna go back. So either way, I got it in my wish list. But either way, kind of me to get PS5 continues. But when I get that, I was gonna get that off of Instacart, but I got to do one of the gaming stores from GameStop for my local one. But got it branded. I was thinking about getting it pre-owned, but I looked it up on eBay, right? And the $388 wasn't the issue. When I saw the shipping and the tax, the free shipping was there. It wasn't an issue. The delivery and tax fee was $31, guys, on eBay. I was like, what? I was like, huh? And I saw the free shipping. The free shipping wasn't an issue. Of the pre-owned model. It was that delivery and tax that was suspended. It was coming from Texas, which is the funny thing about it. And it was charging $31 delivery and, well, not for the free shipping for delivery, but shipping and tax was charging $31. And I said, kiss my ass on that. This should not be charging $30 delivery and tax for a pre-owned console, but they do. That's how petty Sony is in a nutshell. I'm not blaming eBay for that. I'm blaming Sony for that, because that's how egregious they are. Either way, anyways, didn't want to go off topic. Just talked about it. It was a mini topic, but either way, still getting the PS5, guys. Back getting it off. Still getting it from GameStop, but it'll be through Instacart because I already have Instacart. Plus, I don't have to pay for that delivery fee. I only had to pay, I think, a minimum of $4 shipping and tax once it ships out. And once it comes, it would be there in seconds, in no time, because it is a GameStop, Texas, and there is a Kroger and store, Food Line out Texas. So when I get, not to go, that's a grocery related store, but that's another time I can talk about later. But once I get my PS5 from GameStop, from my local GameStop, most likely it's gonna be in text mode. It'll come in seconds. That's how fast Instacart is when it comes to deliveries. And there was times they messed up too when it comes to certain deliveries, grocery or tech related. There was times they messed up too to some degree. But either way, I can trust Instacart because I have Instacart Plus, and I only have to pay the $4 shipping and delivery fee for the PS5 all slim digital edition. Either way, I'm getting it, and they're going to have to get it new now. Because when I have Instacart Plus, I won't have to worry about paying that delivery fee. But either way, yeah. Got all my Sonic music in here. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, the greatest Sonic games you have ever seen on Dreamcast and on PlayStation and Microsoft. One of the greatest Sonic games you have ever seen, even years later. I don't see how Sonic and Shadow was not given a year, but okay. That's the playlist I'm listening to, current volume 1. I don't have the volume 2 playlist. I gotta find that one. I think it's somewhere in the search, but I have to look it up. I think the volume 2 playlist with Sonic Generations in there. I gotta find it. But either way, this is Sonic Release 2010 and 2012 edition. You know what, the collector's edition. It goes all the DLCs beyond 100%. But either way, if anybody was playing it, pretty much back to heyday and now. But either way, 16 years later, either way, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Sonic 2006, that was the one that actually flopped from a gameplay standpoint. Flopped. My cousin Bree didn't like it, but either way, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 music, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles. You know, the game that came out during my time was 6 months old. Sonic Mania Plus playlist, Sonic Colors Ultimate playlist, Sonic regular colors, the regular standard game playlist, and Ultimate One, the Deluxe Edition playlist. Sonic Frontiers. Let's put the playlist looks like it right here. The song I made on my previous YouTube channel, Yin Yang Hype, I had a playlist. I had over 100 songs for this song for Undefeatable. But it's one of the more popular songs on Surfer Tips. I had over 100 songs, I think, saved in the playlist, but either way. Including all the instrumentals down in the 8 bits, but either way. Okay. Sonic Shell Generation, I got that one, just that one playlist, just that one for now. Bayonetta 1 and 2 and 3, all vocal themes. Playlist, it's only 8 songs for that one. The best of Bayonetta finished that game in 2021, and that in Vanquish. Bayonetta 2, best of Bayonetta, Bayonetta 1 through 3 music. Best do 1 to 3 music follows the playlist pretty much. Bayonetta OSC from Bayonetta 1 through 3. There might be a part 4 coming. We don't know if part 4 is coming, but either way. This one has over 800 songs on Bayonetta. Obviously, the other one I found the vibes. Follows the vibes, pretty much. And Bayonetta OST and vibes. Too bad the person that played as Bayonetta, but she was an Asian one that played as a witch that was Britishman. Too bad she's gone though. The person that died in 2010, she was Asian descent. Miss her dearly. I did finish her game that she played on pretty much. I can say that. Royalty music, all royalty music, 1 hour royalty. I listened to this whole playlist just a few minutes ago. The whole playlist was listened to entirely. Back here. This is the 10-hour version of it, but they got all. I think all these are like 30 minutes. But then I don't know about 10 hours. I could be wrong. It might be 10 hours, but that depends if it's an hour for that video. That depends for that music. But either way, that depends. Either way, all my royalty music, nothing but Souls-like music, RPG music, royalty-free music for cafes and shops, royalty-free and upbeat music, chill royalty music, roll chord music for RPG and Souls-like music, royalty-free rock music for streaming, if all content creation but intended. Twitch stream safe music, cyberpunk and rock was but royalty music, royalty-free TikTok music for people there, content creators, count myself included. Royalty-free gaming, funk, and cyberpunk music royalty. I got this playlist saved on Spotify Hut 11. I also got this playlist saved on Retro Hutch and News Hutch 1 and that's the first series. Madness X Madness versus PS6. So I got this playlist saved about 4 times here. I only got it saved once on this one. Either way, all the Borderlands movies represent my nostalgia from all the 4 Borderlands games. Counting Borderlands 4 greatest Vault Hunter of all time. Despite I hate Dom Matrick, either way. Borderlands 4 greatest Vault Hunter of all time edition. I knew they was gonna money head it though. But either way, no story for time. Either way. And then the Tiny Taters, Wonderland's music, and counting the One Shot Adventure music included. All the Father Mac music, pretty much. Some of them, most, I got some of them, and not all of them, but most of them representing my nostalgia pretty much. And all the Call of Duty ones from Black Ops 6 and 7. Well, I don't have the 6 one, I just had 7 in there for now. And the ones that I was playing, because I was going to get to the actual grind up on World War II. I'm still on the verge of being Prestige 1 on Furry Kingdom. I'm already about to Prestige 5 going on Prestige 6 and on X-Record 2, but either way. And try to get the Prestige Master like I did on Cloud, but on PS5 Pro to get the Prestige on Black Ops 6 and 7. And the Black Ops reboot, and also get the Prestige Master on Call of Duty Cold War and be done with it. Prestige Guide and probably the top 100 player in the world. I told y'all where I was, top 100 player for Prestige Master, pretty much. Not number 1 in the world. I'm not gonna get there. Well, no, I'm in the top 100. That's what I know. Based on what I did in Call of Duty, I get everything I had in Call of Duty, everything I had in COD. We give it all I had. Either way, all the Tekken music from 1 through 8 and 9. Once they add the playlist for that soon, I probably add that playlist too for royalty account. Either way, I still had to add the playlist for Tekken 9 follows the music, but I gotta add that soon. Once they do add it, Elden Ring music playlist, Kuna Shadow of the Earth, if you know about the 1 anniversary or 2 anniversary edition. And then the one with Night Ring, you get the idea with that. Was them making the game a 3rd time. I don't know why they did that. Either way, it's probably didn't even plan it out if he did, because he planned out the cross-gen version twice, and if he plans it out, and then planned out the Night Ring for the 3rd time. Either way, burnt down it. So yeah, Elden Ring royalty music, if you know about Conquering, pretty much. Shimu music, kind of metal, as you can see. Shimu 1 through 3, all the Final Fantasy 7 music counting from Integrate, Rebirth, Reunion, and Reunion, Rebirth, and 4 After Crisis when that comes out next February. Either way, all the 10x2 music from the game that John played the second, like I said, the second best Final Fantasy of all time behind 7. You know, John said he didn't like it from a standpoint, but he said he still loved it either way. But he did plan, my Uncle John did plan out the game once. He had to plan it out again years later. Beyond Cave Jones said he planned it out twice. And plan out the 13.123 remake or remaster, depending on how he does it. I don't know if he's going to plan out 1. 2, as far as the PS5, but plan out 13.2 possibly. He'll probably plan out that's beyond canon. 13.1 very unlikely because you got to get that powerful weapon for life. That's very unlikely. 13.3, does he go for the plan on that one? Don't know. We shall see even the remake or remaster, whatever how they're going to do it, but either way. Either way, Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3 music. Couldn't one that John got the point he had to re-earn it on the remaster or the reboot for that or remaster, whatever how they're going to do it for Square Enix. Either way, you don't rule it out here, but either way, just ruin it right now. But either way, Final Fantasy 13, 3 music, 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, one that Joe did platinum at least, but he couldn't get the remaining trophy. All the other ones were DLC related, but he did platinum out at least, if I'm not mistaken here. I could be wrong. I think he did platinum out. I could be wrong. If he didn't earn it, he has to go back to it and earn the remaining trophy. Then he'll have to platinum in Final Fantasy 15 and 16. If he decides to go for 16 and 15, which I highly doubt, it's too hard. They'll put way more hours into to get the platinum on 15 and 16. But either way, Final Fantasy 16 music. Ninja Gaiden follows the 8-bit version, the Super NES version, and Xbox version. You get the idea with that. Ninja Gaiden, if you know about the first one, the OG one for the Xbox stage. Ninja Gaiden sent the PS3 version, you know about the first one. Ninja Gaiden Breath 2 remake. Ninja Gaiden Grand, which I already got to do my background on Ninja Gaiden Grand Massacre. They might be making Ninja Gaiden 5 because 4 was pretty canon, just added more chapters to it. I think it's 24 chapters on Ninja Gaiden 4. But 5 comes out, it's going to be 30 chapters, and most of Ninja Gaiden's going to be 36 chapters. And we're going to get harder and harder. Either way, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, now go Ninja Gaiden 4 music, Ninja Gaiden 4 playlist right there. I'll probably start the video at 22 minutes, but either way, a lot of talking involved. Then Ninja Gaiden Ragebound in order, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Turbo, and Third Strike Fight for the Future, and the standard, if you know what the regular standard game. All the Marvel's Capcom 3, Third Strike, all character teams from all Street Fighters pretty much, from 0 all the way up until 6, and then the count of the Ultras and Super Street Fighter 6 continues. And I was right in one of my videos, I was right about that too, so they did with a huge claim. They're going to milk that game in the bud, overall rage quitting games here. And then all the Street Fighter 6 ones, pretty later, if you want to listen to Souls-like music, royalty music, royalty music, similar song to pretty later, Real Fantasy Princess music, dark royalty, classical music, core classical music, royalty-free rock term music for streamers and content creators like me pretty much included. Stream music for Twitch. I have a mobile Twitch account and 3 new ones up and ground up either way. Royalty music, royalty-free synthwave music, stream music, royalty co-classic, and then all Egyptian ones, which gets really interesting, all Egyptian ones. And then the UK ones depending out here. And the Soul Calibur 1 through 5 and 6. Well, I don't have the 6 playlist, but I have 1 through 5 in here. So there you go. I'll show you my albums. I do have some albums saved in here. At least Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, all 3 Shimu albums. Counting this one, the Shimu Chill and Chill and the 3 Enhanced Edition Chill vibes music for the album. Exile, pretty much. Epicon, even though I Globius, RPG, Soul Calibur 1 through 6 albums, pretty much. Alright guys, here. So there you have it. All 5 my Spotify accounts. You know where to find me on this one. This one's my one I use for Spotify before I could really started that from the ground up. But I use my Meta one while using my email for that one. Thank goodness I had to go through that process. But either way, there you have it, guys. All 5 my Spotify's. I was really using Mr. Box to substitute for it, but I just said, why not make another Spotify? Just use my metaphor. It just makes sense. That's what I did for one of my IGs. That makes sense. But either way, which I did, so I had 4 Spotify Instagrams. But either way, give you my IGs. That'll be Legend 2, Konami, Show Me One, and count on my merch better on Instagram. That's all 4 of my Instagrams. And push my files on switch my regular files limit or filing limit. I still get more files, but either way, regular files either way. To follow me on Facebook, it's my whole main name spelled backwards with that Heaven and Hell AI picture from ArtStage and any other brand I follow as far as the AI pictures is concerned, art pictures is concerned. Notify me on Facebook on that Facebook. Like you add me as a friend if you want. It's free, obviously. Notify me on YouTube, Unique Hutch. But once I make those bells on Twitch, it will go straight to my YouTube account as well because YouTube and Twitch merge goes straight after all them updates. So when my bells go on YouTube, on Twitch, it'll go to YouTube to my YouTube account, Unique Hutch. But either way, KBH Podcast, which I'm making the bill on this currently, as you can see. You follow me, subscribe to me on that too, and Master First 25 News Hutch 1. Notify me in the gaming industry here as well. Follows all for my YouTube. Notify me here as well. And then the sports industry follows the LeBron fan was kind of JPEG. I know LeBron's going to say LeBron's not leaving the Lakers, so he will. If he doesn't leave, he retires. Either way, you know, probably follows up LeBron fucking kind of Patrick. Let me know when them niggas do it. You're not giving them the smoke like I've been doing all year since years before and years later. But either way. And you got me on PSN next for Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Chummy History. But I have to change that game for the Chummy one. I have to change that soon. Must have got History 4. Also got to change that one soon. I'm long overdue now, but either way, you got me on 4 of those PSN and Super Nintendo for my last one for my retro. Remember without the PER as well as PUA, but either way, you don't notice me. But once I change those 2 PSNs, other 5 I had to change those 2 game tags. You'll notice me. You'll see the same avatars on them. You'll notice. I bought a lot of avatars going back from 2021 Extra Glory 2, and I bought some this year too, including design. My best year for us getting gamer picks was 2021. And for some other accounts by Nintendo. But either way, you know where to find me on Google Play. That's Stephen Hut 56, pretty much. And you know where to find me on YouTube. I gave my YouTube's a good right, but they didn't hear me. Unique Hutch, KBH Podcast, that's first 25 News Hutch 1. Get all my IGs again, but they subscribe to me as of now. WB Legend 2. Hutch Konami, Chumlin Loyland, and content in my merch made up and Instagram was that's all for my IGs. You know to find me on TikTok Hutch 1. I almost approaching 1,500 successful line. And most 200 friends on that one. So you can find me on TikTok Hutch 1. You can find me on Lemon Quay 3 on TikTok. So I have 2 TikToks on TikTok and TikTok Lite. Either way, you can find me on Facebook Lite and me on Facebook Lite as well. You can find me on my Outlooks, on my Gmails, pretty much. I have several. I have so many, I lost count. That's how many I got. But either way, including my new one I made. Thanks because either way. But okay, guys, in the bit right there. And then 23 minutes. In the bit right there. Another great run, obviously. Stay tuned for another build coming after this. Yeah, this guy, stay tuned coming in a few seconds. Just took a little bit of a break. I was too busy gaming, but either way. Stay tuned for the next one. Yeah, this is.